I recently got the chance to check out Towerborne, a live service looter brawler packed with some of my favorite RPG elements. You'll battle through dungeons, collect legendary loot, and choose from 4 unique classes, each offering deep customization and progression. I'm excited to share everything you need to know about Towerborne in today's big video. Also a huge thanks to Stoic, the team behind Towerborne, for making today's video possible and hooking me up with a Platinum Edition. Just in time for the massive update and the official Xbox release, now with couch co-op and a whole lot more. There's a ton to cover, so here's everything you need to know about this epic 2D adventure game. Let's dive in. Be sure to check out Towerborne with my link in the description down below, which can be played both on Steam and Xbox. So, Towerborne is a live service game with constant free updates to keep your adventure spiced up and always have something to do when you log in for a new adventure. You start by creating your own character, or ace, and play through the tutorial, which already kind of introduces you to the game's core mechanics, from picking up your first quest to getting familiar with the 2D side-scrolling combat, which recently got massively improved, by the way, but eventually you get to the point where you start finding new equipment and work towards making your character stronger. I mainly enjoyed logging in every day to do the daily missions, to get your hands on legendary loot and also earn writs, tokens that can be used to unlock new cosmetic skins for your ace or character. There are 4 different classes you can play that each come with very unique playstyles. You basically start off as a Sentinel, the first of 4 that comes with sword and shield, which in my opinion is the ideal one for more balanced gameplay that mainly focuses on well-timed blocks and parries, followed up by quick or heavy counterattacks, outsmart your opponent with block breakers, dash forward with piercing attacks and also apply bleed damage to them. You can also build Valor as passive ability over time to boost your combat capabilities even further. If you prefer a more aggressive playstyle though, you'll absolutely love the Shadowstriker. This is Towerborne's stealthy class with very high DPS that comes from executing deadly combos with the dual daggers weapons. Being squishy does mean it comes with a higher risk, but also high reward once you've mastered the art of the shadows to fade in and out of combat easily with different ability triggers. The developers really encourage you to try out all 4 classes, and that's where I surprisingly figured out I actually enjoyed playing the next 2 characters the most, even though they didn't really sound like my typical playstyle. The first one being the Rockbreaker, that really packs a punch. Quite literally, as it uses gauntlets or fist weapons to take their enemies head-on, with heavy hits that break foes' defense stances fast, with super satisfying single-target damage. But Rockbreakers also wreck through bigger packs of mobs with a few heavy punches, especially when you engage combat with a charged-up signature ability called the Powder Keg Punch. While it didn't take long for me to figure out my absolute favorite class in the game, the Pyroclast, which uses a mighty war club to hit home runs and literally send your enemies flying. Executing different combos allow you to switch between melee and ranged combat, which makes dealing with any type of situation no problemo. Especially the very simple to execute heavy attack, followed up by the flame bazooka, sometimes engaging with a blazing uppercut or aerial fire blast literally. In general, I'd say a smoking hot class that pretty much deals with any situation in style. But right now, I'm pretty curious what you guys think is the coolest class of all 4. Let us know in the comments down below. Maybe you've already played with them and found a perfect build. Would be nice if you can share it with us. But yes, after you've completed the tutorial, you will gain access to the Tower, which is your main hub where you can find NPCs to barter with, take on new quests and also engage with other players. You can team up right here to continue your adventures as a group and tackle challenging objectives together, or do them solo if you are a lone wolf like me. You can interact with a world map right here, walk around and team up with others, choose your missions, while in Towerborne you'll find different ones. Explore missions which you want to complete first, reveal new tiles further away from the tower, but also repeat missions, which you can do over and over to level up and also farm precious loot to make your character build stronger. Sometimes you can also encounter special events with unique rewards, where you can, for example, rescue an Umbra, which are sort of pets that give you powerful combat abilities. As a fairly new player, I thought the map was already huge, but with the latest update, the team has reimagined it for a much better flow and added more variety to it, with new handcrafted levels that come with new biomes, new fixed but also randomized levels to make exploring more fun over time, and also add a ton of rewards to them. And this is where the difficulty really scales up, as after some point you will gain access to danger license trials that come with much more challenging foes. When you unlock these, everything in the world can be set to a higher difficulty, which of course also comes with better rewards. You can start finding items with a higher gear score and tiers, which will also indicate that you'll be ready for the next one, to start hunting higher level equipment and of course level up faster. To help you with this, you can also upgrade all the gear you find as long as it has upgrade slots, instantly giving you a stat boost to help you better prepare for the most challenging missions in the game. So yeah, you can already hear it, building a strong character is essential, as you'll constantly find yourself fighting your way through hordes of bad guys. What I really like about the class system is that all the armor you find isn't limited or locked to a specific class. You can just try out what works best for your class and spice things up, or yeah, just add a little bit of variety. The weapons you find though are class specific, and once you've fallen in love with a certain one, just like me with the Pyroclast, you can really start pimping it. As the more you level up, the higher your rank will be for that specific class, unlocking new unique class skills and points, which you can distribute to further customize your build. But once you've reached level 10, you will start unlocking light and heavy focused attacks, which can be executed after you've done some normal attacks, filled up your focus bar, let's say, and these can really make a difference by not only dealing tons of damage, but also outmaneuvering your enemies when you're executing them. The blazing uppercut, for example, literally hits like a truck with a Pyroclast. I think it's a very satisfying one to do, as it serves like a delete button against your opponents. But after trying all the classes and see what they have in store for us, it's pretty clear that you can unlock dozens of unique spells to cater pretty much everyone's playstyle. Build a defensive ace, maybe focus on something super aggressive, or go for a mixture of both. It will be pretty easy to get your hands on certain stat boosts to fine-tune your build, and also increase survivability with a defense buff. Or you can focus on special damage over time effects like poison, bleed, and burn. But yes, this game is full of loot. All the treasure you come across during your adventures can be used based on what works best for your playstyle. And just salvage everything else, because then you can get your hands on spirit dust, which can then be used to upgrade your gear, pretty much preparing you a little bit more for the higher danger levels ahead. While you can also come across special aspects or gems. This is something pretty similar to other adventure games, which can then be added to your equipment to, really min-max your build and get the most out of these attributes. And while everyone loves a powerful build, you of course also want to make your character shine on the battlefield, which can easily be done by farming cosmetics or skins that each give you very unique looks in Towerborne. If you want to support the game's development, you can already instantly unlock them with belfry bucks or premium currency you get based on your edition and in-app purchases. But what I really like about Towerborne is that it also comes with its own unique battle pass system similar to that of Fortnite called Curios. Simply take on new contracts or missions from the mission board, which can be found in the main hub, that can be completed on a daily or weekly basis to get your hands on writs or tokens, which you can then use to unlock new cosmetics and skins, entirely for free. Some Curios do require Curio Cores to activate or unlock, but after you've done that, they will not expire and be available forever, so you can take all the time in the world to reap these rewards. And while Curio Cores can usually be purchased in the store, you can also unlock them for free with special in-game events. Here's a little secret tip to get your own first core for free. After you've completed your first danger level trial, you will gain access to a quest called My First Job. Complete this one and also the Curioser and Curioser quest afterwards to get your hands on your first core, which you can then spend on unlocking different Curios. Some are free, which of course you should unlock ASAP, while I also decided to get the time-limited Shiro's Stash. That comes with these pretty cool fox skins for weapon and armor. But also the Odgens Trove Pass, which was entirely for free, and one for 2 Curio Cores, which I don't know, man. I just really wanted to get my hands on the wild treasures, as I really like the gauntlet skin at the beginning right here, as well as the pig skin or tusker set at the very end. It's gonna take some time though to unlock this, but again, better be quick about them, as those curio packs are usually time limited. Again, once you've unlocked them, they will stay available forever. So definitely check out the Shiro's Golden Journey event before the time runs out to grab all the sweet loot right here for free with that secret tip I talked about earlier. You can also get rewarded with expressions or emotes that you can basically assign and use during your adventures to share how you feel with your teammates after, for example, getting team wiped or of course securing some legendary loot. But yes, as you can already hear it, the game can be played with friends, not just multiplayer from far away, but also couch co-op since the latest patch. And some great news for people who like to play games on Xbox, Towerborne recently released on it as well. You can even get your hands on it for free with the Xbox Game Pass, but the fact that you can now play together on one big screen in the same room really seems nice for this side-scrolling type of 2D game as well. You can just pick up a couple quests with your buddies and wreak havoc in the world of Towerborne. And what's even better is that only one of you or your friends needs to have access to the game. Then you can share it with the rest, while it is important that everyone needs to have their own separate account to keep track of all the progress you make in it. All the missions you complete and currency or loot you take home can then be taken to a solo session, or if you just want to connect and battle with other players across the ocean, that's gonna be no problemo either. But all the challenges you complete will be rewarded, and they will be yours and yours only, so you don't have to worry about loot sharing. This is gonna be a great thing for people who like to work on their own treasures, while it's gonna be not so great for free riders, as they simply won't get rewarded for AFKing or let their mates do the work for them. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, pretty much everything you need to know about Towerborne to get more than ready for this epic 2D adventure. If you enjoyed the content, a like would be very much appreciated, and let us know your thoughts about it in the comments down below. Again, a big thanks to Stoic for making today's video possible. I'm very much looking forward to all the events they will add in the future, and in general making my Pyroclast even more powerful. Now though, it's time to beat up some more goblins. I'll check you guys in the next video or livestream. Have an amazing day, take care, peace.